Investigate Lekki shootings. UN human rights experts urged Nigerian government. A group of United Nations experts on human rights have written to the Nigerian government, urging it to investigate the shooting of peaceful demonstrators in Lekki and bring the perpetrators to justice. The experts include Agnes Kalamard, UN Special Rapporteur on extrajudicial, summary or arbitrary executions, Clement Niatsosi Vao, Special Rapporteur on the Right to Peaceful Assembly and Association, Irene Ken, Special Rapporteur on the Freedom of Opinion and Expression, as well as members of the Organization Working Group on Arbitrary Detention. In a statement on Tuesday, they said the government must establish a credible independent inquiry into the recent illegal killing of at least 12 peaceful protesters by soldiers at the Lekki toll gate on October 20th. The experts said they have monitored cases involving Nigerian police officers killing with impunity since 2005, but saw that nothing has changed. Governments came and go, but police brutality is as traceable as ever. Nigerians need justice, they said, summarizing their findings. They described the shooting at the toll gate as especially disturbing because demonstrators were precisely calling for accountability for previous police brutality. What is particularly disturbing is that the authorities said they had disbanded the SARS and agreed to the protesters. Other demands include investigations, but they immediately announced the formation of another similar unit and have not ended the excessive use of force, they said. The shooting in Lekki must have been premeditated. They deduced because the lights and possibly security cameras were switched off shortly before the soldiers started firing. They said, aside investigating the incident, the government must explain why soldiers were deployed to start with, as well as reveal who instructed them. Any investigation must aim to identify lines of responsibility, deliver accountability and justice, provide remedies and reparation, and recommend structural and systematic changes, the experts said. They further urged the government to make the findings of previous investigations into rights violation by security forces available. This, for example, excluding the 2019 report by the National Human Rights Commission report on the Special Anti-Robbery Squad SARS and the 2018 report by the Presidential Investigation Panel to review compliance of the armed forces with human rights obligations and rules of engagement. The authorities have promised for years to address human rights violations by the security forces, the UN officials noted. Hundreds of victims and relatives of those who died have testified and sent petitions, but they never received any remedy, not even the acknowledgement that their rights were violated. It is crucial that the government releases all these reports to the public before they start new investigation. It is high time that concrete action is taken to properly look into all incidents and that structural changes be made to prevent any reoccurrence, they concluded. Thank you for listening to this news. God bless you, madam, and your colleagues. You see, that is what the Nigerian government are trying to do. They are trying to die off this matter. They are trying to kill and quench this matter so that the perpetrators of this crime will not be brought to book. They know themselves. They know that the perpetrators of this crime are the big deals, the big men, the big and top men and top politicians of this country are the ones behind this issue. So that is why they are doing everything humanly possible to see how to quench this issue so that no one will hear about it, so that the UN and the other international organization will forget about it. So with this idea that you just brought up now, that this aspect should be listened to first before any other one, I think it will go a long way in quickening the incident. For crying out loud, the parents of these massacred youths are crying for justice. They are lamenting for justice. They are pleading and begging for justice. Please, even with the action that you have just put up, I am also adding and also fueling the action, pleading that you should put up more action so that our Nigerian government will quicken the release of those perpetrators. If possible, the President Muhammadu Buhari should be the one to face the punishment if these perpetrators are not quickly released. We should not give them that chance to go away with this, because allowing them to go away with it is going to cause another of this in the nearest future. They will believe that they can commit anything of this kind and go scot-free. So that is why we must not allow them to go scot-free. We must allow them to face the law. We must allow justice to take its course. Because if justice doesn't take its course, they will want to commit such in the nearest future. They will believe that their position in government can help them commit any crime and go scot-free. So for the future's sake, let justice be served. Please. I plead and I plead and I cry on behalf of these people, pleading that justice should be served for their sake. These people have suffered so much in the hands of this military. So, my viewers, humbly, I call on you to please leave your own comments below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.